Ladies and gentlemen, the Memphis Grizzlies has been one of the most hated teams in the NBA as of recently. But why? What the f is going on?
Dylan, what are you?
Boink.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The Grizzlies are becoming the most hated team in the NBA, and it's becoming a problem. The Warriors, Donovan, Minnesota, LeBron, the list keeps growing. Even Unk. They call Shannon Sharp a regular pedestrian. The Grizzlies were loved by everyone just 2 seasons ago. There was tangible excitement during Ja Morant's rookie season, excitement for development of the younger players. But the Grizzlies are ahead of timeline, and while there's nothing wrong with that,
who do you look at around the league as you're studying and say, we're gonna have to run through them?
Celtics.
No one in the West.
Nah.
Shout out to Boston, man.
Oh, Lord.
Cook. Oh,
Lord, that's why we don't like them.
Struggling Warriors. This single moment has become the representation of the Grizzlies' attitude. A declaration that they believe they are better than every team in the West. And you know what? You should believe that. Morant said that he would have cooked Jordan. The confidence is there.
I would have cooked them too.
But what this moment lacked was a sense of respect towards the other Western Conference teams.
Listen, man, I'm gonna call this the Paul Pierce syndrome, right? Like, looking from the outside, we know like a player isn't, from the outside looking in, we can look at a player and say, oh, he's not top 5, top 3, and we can have these debates about like objective rankings or try to be as objective as we can. But as that player being in the league, I do not blame people for having the confidence that they have, because I do not think they would be as good as they are without the confidence that they have. If Ja Morant was just, I don't know, I'm probably like the 7th best point guard in the league, he would not be the 7th best point guard in the league. Let's just say that. So
I definitely will say, in fairness to Ja, the overconfidence of the Grizzlies, yeah, bro, you can't get into a league like this and not think that, hey, bro, at least tonight, I'm better than LeBron James type stuff. Like you gotta be wired like that, bro. But it sucks when you fall a little short. But let's continue the video. It sucks when you fall short.
Saying they only looking at the Celtics and could run through the West, it's as if they don't even need to worry, game plan, or care for the rest of the league. The Grizzlies are on an 11-game win streak and are capable of beating any team, but they are in light years ahead of other teams and also just lost 5 straight. In fact, while the Grizzlies are the number 2 seed, they are the only top 10 team in the West with a losing record against the West. Maybe the comment should have been, I'm fine in the East. Or honestly, Dylan should take that time to worry about his fit. What is that?
Boy, ain't no way, man.
Nah, that's the Dean Ambrose special.
Because over 75% of you aren't. 2 big videos next week. Appreciate it. While everyone might hate the PR responses, there is one thing that's similar with the Suns, who have actually become the most hated team in the NBA. And that's acting as if they won a chip without actually winning a chip. And simply pissing
I've seen that clip of the Grizzlies in the locker room doing the dance. And motherfuckers just hate, motherfuckers do not like the Grizzlies. I mean, I see it. I personally don't like the Suns for very similar reasons. But I guess it's just my Ja bias because I fuck with Ja. But
yeah, it's I do like Ja. I just don't like when he talks. It's like at the end of the day, I love the confidence, and I've always had the dream of a player kind of like what Ja and the Grizzlies are doing, except they could back it up routinely. The problem is when you don't back it up routinely. That's one, but two, when you just ain't even close to like Ja. Like, this is all respect, but like the Ja best player in the world convo don't even exist, right? Don't talk like you get, like, if put it this way, if Giannis was talking like this, shit, I'd turn heel on all y'all. I'd be with it. I'd be like, shit, you gonna beat them? you gonna stop them? But it's like when the Grizzlies are such a meh type of team at the moment, when the Suns were so, yeah, they're definitely gonna lose in 6 type of team, and they talking crazy. It's just like, all right, bro, shut up.
But how did we get here, and why is this so dangerous? What is up, dudes? So that's Ballers Players. It's your boy MJ. Everyone's been happy for success and figuring it out. For the past decade, the Grizzlies represent grit and grind. Their playstyle was slow and frustrate teams. Now they're a much faster team with Ja at the helm, Jaren Jackson Jr. playing great defense, and Dylan Brooks playing football. What are you doing? With a lot more celebrations, and I have no issue with that. Celebrate away. This might get on other teams' nerves, as we've seen with the Warriors in the past.
Since you want to have
If
fun.
you're enjoying the game, you're enjoying the game.
Fun.
You have John talking smack.
This is a
on
TikTok team, for real.
consistent
That's what it
basis.
is.
And if you're backing it up, that's fine.
Lord,
This is a
I'm a
TikTok
Steelers
era
fan,
team,
don't
no
do
cap.
that.
Doing it when you're up, as the Suns do.
Steelers fans, you know I said that.
So as long as
Shoot some free throws, only of the night.
You know, when Ja was drafted,
And then there's Desmond
some were
Bain.
saying,
He's
oh,
just,
that's the consolation.
he's there.
never mind.
Yeah.
Desmond Bain hit an and one, and while they're up, put his elbow into LeBron. The Grizzlies go up by 5, but LeBron's referencing the idea of the Grizzlies finally being good and trash talking now, when they are quote unquote up, not just a few years ago when the Lakers were better. This all happened over a
Hey, that's funny coming from Bron.
Hey, man.
I'm just saying, he wasn't talking that talk till he joined up with the Brodies, D Wade and Chris Bosh.
Hey, bro, he was young into the league. He didn't have a qualms to talk with. You want him talking his rookie year?
No, that's fine. I'm just saying he was in a very similar position. Has not really. Okay, I can't say he hasn't because he had MVPs at that point. But
He's saying exactly.
No ring.
The bag talk is turning him to a hater, chat. It's doing it.
oh shit, nah, I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm just a Celtics fan.
This supposed to be serious.
No, I'm kidding. Yo, chat is with the last 2 videos and us making a series off of essentially saying Bron has no bag. Chat has been on my eyes. Look at this fucking Celtics fan. He's just still. Shut up, bro.
Nah, you've turned heel. You have turned heel. To be fair. You definitely turned heel. We used to slander the ball don't stop shit. Now all we do is back talks.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We're not bad guys. We're bad guys. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
year ago and didn't
Anyways.
get thought of as much, but it's
Oh my God, go on.
resurfaced. Most of the smoke has been for Ja since he's been the one that's been the loudest, like him celebrating scoring on a 10-day contract player, and the majority of fans are fed up. Yeah, they're saying they're worse than the Suns because the Grizzlies players have already called themselves a dynasty and haven't.
It's like a
even made
dunking
the
version of
Western
Steph
Conference
Curry.
Final. I don't know,
Okay.
man. Saying you're a dynasty before even winning a single chip is wild. Saying you're a dynasty before you've even been to the Western Conference Finals is wild. So is Taco
is
Bell.
wild.
So Taco Bell, sponsor me. We're trying.
Oh, I thought he actually got it.
Trash talk the Lakers.
I was about to say we usually edit these out.
Years ago, but nothing was as bad as what they tried to do with the Warriors. The Grizzlies publicly stated, near demanded, that they play the Warriors on Christmas, and they got what they wanted. But it started much earlier, almost a year ago, with this tweet. After the Grizzlies beat a Warriors team without Curry, Clay, and Green in March 2022, Jaren Jackson Jr., who didn't even play, tweeted strength in numbers. You know, the
That is
Warriors
crazy.
slogan. You had Dylan Brooks out here on his Kobe type beat. Why does everyone like to trash talk the Warriors?
That jump
without
shot is-
Curry? First it was winner's work, and now this? But the Grizzlies were fed up with the Andre Iguodala situation. Remember when the Warriors traded Iguodala to the Grizzlies to get more cap space to get D'Angelo Russell, and Iggy
Correct.
refused to play for the Grizzlies in 2020? The Grizzlies were supposed to be trash, but were in the playoff hunt, and while they agreed to trade Iggy early on the season, they didn't find a trade.
I'm gonna be honest though. I like it. I like the trash talk. I like it. You know why? Because when the NBA had that rivalry week, like last week or the week before, I was looking at it. I'm like, these aren't rivals. These are not. These are not rivalries. The Celtics and the Lakers are not a rivalry. What? Jokic versus Embiid? I guess. And that's
Yeah,
really
it's
for the
just skill
advanced
sets.
stats nerds. To be honest with you, like who else is there? Like what? Philly and New York? Come on, dog. Like what are we doing?
Yeah, Atlanta and New York, definitely.
Yeah, Atlanta and New York, but even that, it's like, all right, they're both mid, so it's not really.
C versus C plus. I don't know. All right, bro.
Celtics Nets win a game against us.
Yeah, I'm about to say that was a rivalry. You learned the Chidori quick. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So in the league right now, when you compare it to even the early 2010s, and even the early 2010s back then was getting rap of like, okay, the league is already getting too soft. But like, I need like legit rivalries back in the NBA with people like, call it toxic, people not liking each other, all right? Or at least make it seem like that in the public. Do some WWE shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the Warriors and the Cavs did a really good job in 2016. I really thought they hated each other.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
really fuck the Warriors, fuck the Cavs. But now Draymond's
Man,
like
we
the biggest
seen
LeBron meat rider. Like, what's going on?
I was about to say, when you see Bron talking crazy to Curry, but nah, you damn right, that might have been in the script. Because Draymond love him some Bron, man. He do. Shout out to Big Curry, man.
And Curry and LeBron are like best friends now, too. Like, what? All right, dog. But
Hey, look, I agree with Souls for the most part, bro. Like, I do miss rivalries, but in terms of them just talking shit, granted, it's annoying that they don't back it up, and it's kind of disappointing. But I'm all for the shit talk. Tell you the truth, I do like that element of, all right, we not losing to these motherfuckers, even if it's like you're supposed to lose to them. You like wake up to make sure you're not the team that lost to the Grizzlies tonight. I actually fuck with that.
let me just say this: I'm also pro player movement and player mobility, but that's the one thing that it's really taken out of like in the game is like rivalries, because when you don't stay with a team for as long as you can, you don't develop like that lore per se, so that like these actual natural rivalries don't happen. Like you're not gonna get a Knicks versus Bulls in the 90s, like that type of rivalry in a very long time. But who knows? Maybe we will.
The Iggy got frustrated, like, come on bro, I'm trying to get to a contender, and the rest of the Grizzlies felt disrespected. After a game in 2022,
Which was fair.
Dylan said, we had a vision, he didn't. Ja liked the tweet saying F Iguodala, so Iggy being back on the Warriors probably meant more to the Grizzlies. And they beat the Chuck E. Cheese Warriors in the 2021 play-in game. But considering that the Grizzlies also faced the Warriors in last year's playoffs and trash-talked them before, yeah, it seems like they haven't learned their lesson.
There was this one player on the Grizzlies who tweeted strength in numbers after they beat us in the regular season, and it pissed me off so much. I can't wait to retweet that thing. Freaking bum.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's a real rivalry right
the
there.
Grizzlies
That's what
have
I
been
like that
winning this
shit.
season. How many times have we seen great teams and players lose to a bad team in the regular season and wonder why? It's because they just didn't get excited or get serious enough. Or you have teams that seemingly only play good against good teams because they get locked in but can't be consistent.
They look
and
ahead of
perhaps
their
more importantly,
opponent.
there are certain teams and players
Luka!
who
Oh my
get
god.
trashed on.
Oh my god.
7-point lead. Down goes Johnson. 3 lead.
that you
Yeah.
don't fuel the fire. Reggie Miller stated how he got absolutely cooked after trash-talking Jordan, as if a flip just switched on. Players have said that trash-talking to Kevin Garnett has led to Garnett getting even crazier. Curry at halftime reads the hate to get pumped up. It's why players choose to hold their tongue, to not give more motivation to the other team. So rather than rattling off, you choose your battles if you want to win. Or you win a championship and you're allowed a little bit more leeway. 4 days after the "we're fine" comments, the Grizzlies faced off against the Warriors without Curry and lost. It's almost as if the Grizzlies have intentionally put a target on their backs that champions do. We're talking about a game of margins. The extra 1 to 2% matters. The one thing the Grizzlies don't do is run from
see
smoke.
Jordan
They
Hold me back, bro.
No, there was no holding me back. He was ready to square up. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it.
Oh shit.
He was
I was mistaken.
instance. Instance, dog.
I was mistaken. I was not familiar with your game, Jordan. My bad.
Grizzlies don't do is run from smoke. They invite it, whether it's New Orleans
And now Najee Marshall made a move towards
or even the Suns.
You gotta imagine what they be saying though, because every team do
They
want to get up
demanded
with
to play the
them.
Warriors in Christmas and lost. Damn. Clay really taunting Dylan Brooks while he was on the floor.
So
John has been
pussy.
the pioneer of the team's trash talk. He's been fearless and hasn't been afraid to get into it with anyone. This target they put on their backs also means teams will engage with the
Oh.
Grizzlies first.
Oh.
Think about the first round, Timberwolves versus Grizzlies. Carl-Anthony Towns saying, "We in Minnesota now because of all the Grizzlies talk in their first 2 games at home." Now, this was while he was mic'd up talking to his teammates, and players when talking to their teammates are probably saying things 100 times worse than whatever we hear. Cat didn't call him out
100%.
directly, but he might have realized that they would hear it, but they choked badly. and Ja ended all the talk with one response. Dang.
Yeah.
When
Right
Clarkson
foot
hit
creep.
Desmond Bane's head, Jaren Jackson Jr. was walking
with the
towards
heater.
him, and Clarkson pressed the square up emo. He got ejected, and Bane went on JJ's podcast and said,
I think he's like 0-4 so far. 4 squares, no punches.
Hey, this is
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Are the Grizzlies petty too?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
All we have mentioned so far happened in only the past year and a half, and it's only continuing. In December, Shannon Sharp echoed the sentiments we're all thinking.
The Grizzlies do a lot of talking for his team that's not won anything.
And 1 month later, Shannon in his cardigan trip was courtside for a Lakers-Grizzlies
Nah,
game.
Shannon was
Dylan Brooks
tripped out.
guarding LeBron, and Shannon said he couldn't guard him in a non-PC way. Dylan cursed back at him, Ja came over, Steven Adams came in between, and as Shannon was getting escorted out, Ja's dad, T. Morant, also started talking, but according to Shannon, they didn't want the smoke. T and Shannon hugged out afterwards. The Lakers came back and won,
Usher.
but Dylan
Yes,
called
sir.
Shannon a NFL Hall of Famer.
Good shit, Dean Ambrose.
Shannon Sharp won 2 Super Bowls, more championships than you've been to the conference finals.
That's tough.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Souls. Before I let you cook, my non-football fans, I want you to understand something, like who Shannon Sharp is to football. Like, obviously, you have the accolades you can just Google up, but like from a talent perspective, he played back in the day. He's still like a top 10, if not 5 tight end talent we have ever seen. One of the fastest at it. He damn near a receiver at tight end, which it's amazing. Shannon Sharp is him. Like, you don't have to like his takes. In terms of being on that field, Shannon Sharp is him. Speaking of being on the field, bro, look, I get he's older. I get Steven Adams is the tough guy of the NBA. Ain't nothing like that NFL shit. I'm telling you now, I know it sound crazy. We seen Steven Adams' strength, bro. It ain't nothing like it. Imagine like getting hit by Ray Lewis in the chest or Steven Adams strength, bro. Stop. Like I'm telling you, it's different. So that's all I'm gonna say. They probably did not want to smoke.
And the class act came out and apologized. Dylan Brooks, public menace, stood by his words. Now Dylan successfully annoyed another player, and that's Donovan Mitchell. He tried to
Hold
hit
on
on
now.
family jewels.
So they've seen each
Oh.
What's up, pussy?
Oh yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's
This
up,
fight
bro?
could have been a whole lot worse, but
Oh, wow.
tackle by the Grizzlies
Oh,
coach.
shit, good
Feel bad
tackle.
for Steven Adams. Man is always out there protecting his teammates, breaking
Good job,
up fights
Aquaman.
that he didn't even start. W teammate, I can't believe this many incidents have already happened. At this
They
rate,
trying to be the
it's
bad boys for
similar
real.
to the
I
Suns,
fuck with it,
who
to be
haven't
honest
been
with
making
you.
the finals. With the Suns, they made the finals.
It got
and
one
got to
flaw.
their heads. With the Grizzlies,
Makes them
who
worse than the
just
Suns.
arrived and already dismissed half the NBA's playoff teams publicly. I'm not sure what's going on with teams feeling like they're already a dynasty without winning. Maybe because they've seen teams like the Warriors, Cavs, and Spurs in the past decade dominate, make multiple finals, win championships, and believe that they're on the same level since they are a good team. But those teams are all-time teams.
You think this is like the AAU problem though? Because I know I've heard the argument of like, yeah, AAU has really damaged the game. It's made the game too much about highlights and trying to put people in a body and trying to little boy tap motherfuckers in the head. Like I saw a clip from Baller's Life like last week trending of like, I don't know, some like 5th graders or some shit playing basketball. And it was just back to back. I'm on your head top. I'm on your head top. Oh, you're a little, too little. Is it, Sage, do you think like the Grizzlies acting the way they do is like a part of that culture? Or is it just the specific group that they have?
Nah, that's like Hawks and Suns. So this is where the Grizzlies get different from me. The Hawks and Suns are basically what you describing, where they just taunting too much and they not that good and it's annoying. That's like where MJ is right now. My personal problem with the Grizzlies is the Grizzlies go to a level like they're these tough guys. They gotta bully you. They gotta talk shit. They gotta fight you all the time. And it's more than just basketball all the fucking time with these. It's just weird. It comes off so weird. At least that's at least how it looks. Maybe I'm reaching, but that's at least how it looks, bro. If it was just toxicity for the sake of toxicity, I believe there's execution in toxicity. That's where the Suns go wrong. That's where the Hawks go wrong. Their shit is just corny. I don't know what it is. It just don't hit. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I would fuck with the Suns. I'd fuck with the Hawks, but not only do they not prove it, it also just doesn't hit. It's just mid. Like, it's mid.
Yeah, Chris Paul
I
trying to
don't know.
get toxic with the Devin Bookers and
Right.
the DeAndre. Yeah, it just doesn't mix.
It just doesn't hit. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry it doesn't hit. But a guy like Dylan Brooks and Ja, I could have seen that shit working if they didn't just like every team, every game. All right, bro. You're not on BT every game, bro. That's just not you. Like, what are we doing, bro? Even Pat Bev, the most annoying Rottweiler type of dude, is not up with motherfucking Corey Joe, dog. Like, he does not do this all game, every opponent. Like, come on, bro.
Just your regular good team. And unless you have god-tier talent like Kobe and Shaq, or have already been champions with god-tier talent like Jordan, being problematic can derail everything. I always want
100%.
every team and every player to reach their full potential. The Grizzlies, with their antics, are making it hard and hard to root for them. But that's not really the problem. It's whether their attitude is actually getting in their own way. Because the Grizzlies have all the tools to be a good team, to have a deep playoff run. I just hope that whatever all this is doesn't hurt who they can be.
I agree with a lot of what MJ said. And honestly, people will shut up if they win a championship, which they honestly do have a chance of doing this year. Just saying.
Yeah. Let this be clear. Like I said, if John and them start winning, I done turned heel like that. Because that's what I've been praying for. I see that in Ant, in my opinion. Except Ant, he don't carry himself in a toxic way. He just knows how to talk shit. But Ant carry himself like he's fucking 40. You ever heard Ant in the media? Oh my God. You would think the dude been in the league. But like even with Ja, I fuck with Ja. I fuck with his skill set. Fuck with how he play. Truthfully, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with how the Grizzlies play. I'll even go a step further and really piss y'all off. Dylan Brooks don't make me as mad as he makes y'all. Tell you the truth. But it's just when it's a combination of all of these shits. It's a one toxic ass ball that's just like, all right, bro, we're getting a little corny here. But if they win, yeah, nah, I ain't. This is what I've been praying for.
Shout out to MJ for the video, man. W video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.